Hello everyone, welcome to Kakao's Hideout. I am Kakao Konemi. Tonight I'm going to do a cusp reading. I decided to make one of these every time I finish one Tagalog 30-day forecast. So this is going to be the general forecast regarding your money, um, love forecast for both um, singles and in a relationship, cusp. And in this reading, this is going to be for you, Arius. I'm going to call you Arius. It's Aries. And no, not Sagittarius. Aries and Taurus. So if you were born between April 16 to April 22, so you're within the cusp. And for those of you who do not know what is the meaning of cusp, it's actually I think 5 or more days between the end of one zodiac sign and start of the next zodiac sign. So it's within the boundaries of two zodiac signs. So this is for Aries, Taurus, or Arius. I'm going to call you Arius just to, shorten the name. And again, if you were born between April 16 to 22, so this is your reading. So I'm going to pull out three cards. First card will be the situation. Second card will be um, the advice. What's the best thing to do about the situation? And third card will be the outcome. What will be the possible outcome if you're going to do as advised? Now, again, a disclaimer, this is just a general forecast, a general reading, a collective reading. If it doesn't resonate, please do not take the message. You can always check out other YouTube readers here on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck, Sasha Fenton deck, to represent you, Arius. And if in case I need any clarifications, I'm going to get some from the Rider Way tarot. And if in case we're going to start in a relationship reading, the Sasha Fenton deck will represent you, and this will represent your partner. Okay, without further ado, let's start. So, Arius, born between April 16 and 22 to 22. General forecast regarding money, please. Current situation, Six of Wands. So you must have um, won something or felt victorious about something. Maybe you've been struggling for too long, and finally uh, you've gotten the rewards of whatever it is that you've worked hard for. Let's see what this is all about. Let's clarify Six of Wands, please. Six of Cups. Nostalgia card. So someone from your past, or maybe a past project, a past or a brilliant idea that you've had been thinking about um, from the past. This can also mean a talent or a skill that you've known for so long that you've never thought about using it, or maybe trying to make a business out of it. So if this is about money, maybe this is a business idea that you've been holding on for too long, and then finally there's victory about that business idea. Maybe you've found the perfect person to merge your business with, or maybe you've found the best business partner, or maybe you've finally just started the business or launched whatever it is that you were trying to manifest from your past. So let's see what's the advice regarding the situation, Arius. Just a moment. The advice, Ten of Wands reverse. So this is letting go of the burdens. So maybe um, upon trying to gather all the ideas, the perfect procedure, analyzing the pros and cons of the situation. Finally, it's launching, and you can now unburden your um, the hardships or the maybe anxieties or worries regarding this project because it's finally launching. Any other advice, please? What does this got to do with money, to be specific? Okay, this card wants to come up. King of Swords. So this may be an enemy, a competitor, a ruthless competitor. So this may be someone who'll make scandal out of anything and try to twist someone's stories or someone's issues to benefit their own. So maybe this is what is actually your burden. So this can be a competitor, someone outside yourself or outside a business partnership, but this can also be you representing your um, negative traits, Arius. So in a way, maybe the reason why this idea from the past didn't launch or took a really, really long time to start is because you were never considerate about the other people involved in the project, or maybe you weren't um, considerate enough to at least acknowledge the opinions of your business partners or your staff or whoever that you're having business with. But now, since there is victory in the situation, again, this is the current situation. So, this is the advice. You may now unburden whatever it is that you think is no longer serving you. So, if this is an enemy, a competitor, and you have the Six of Wands, then this is the time to brag. Not too much though, but time to be proud of what you have achieved or what you've accomplished. And in this case, this King of Swords will be just sulking in the corner. And let's see, is there anything I can read from those cards? Or maybe you've been, very adamant about trying to get back to this competitor. Maybe this King of Swords reverse brought you too much problems, brought you too much stress, that you're aiming to do everything in your power to get back to this person. May again disregard the gender, concentrate on the energy. So this can be a woman as well with a masculine energy, or this can be a total masculine energy and a man biologically. So maybe instead of you know, plotting or trying to scheme or trying to come up with a scheme to get back to this King of Swords reverse, might as well unburden that vengeful nature because you're part Aries, you're part Taurus. So Aries is very competitive. You can get dirty if your competitor gets dirty. And you can be very stubborn if you know that you're right and you want to prove that you're right and someone is messing up your truth. So I can understand actually if you're really eager to see this King of Swords suffer, but the advice is to let it go. Just unburden whatever negativity that this King of Swords has caused you. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome, Page of Pentacles, you'll be able to concentrate on the parts of your business or of your project that needs further attention, because Page of Pentacles is actually a message regarding money. If it's upright, it's a good news. If it's reversed, it's slightly bad news. So maybe there are a lot of things in your books that you need to analyze first. So instead of scheming and plotting and trying to make up the best idea to come back at it, or to get back at this King of Swords reversed, might as well focus. Try to swerve your attention back to the business since the Six of Wands is here. It's okay to celebrate. This is victory card, but do not celebrate too much to the point that your budget will suffer. Because in this case, it seems like you know, you've just accomplished a big feat, and then you might lose focus on what needs your attention if you're going to scheme and plot on how to get back at this King of Swords. So, there. That's for you, Arius. So, I don't know if any other readers had called you that as a cusp between Aries and Taurus, but whatever. Let's just come up with terms on our own to make things easier. So, Arius, that's for your money forecast. If you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if it doesn't resonate, then just let it be. Okay, Arius singles. Single Aries Taurus. Oh no, don't you dare fall out. Okay, the one that jumped out is Ten of Wands reversed. Again. So let's see if this is going to return in the love life reading. Okay, Arius. Born between April 16 to 22. What is your situation? Regarding love. Eight of Swords reversed. So there is something that you weren't aware of in the past, and now it's very clear to you as to why, or as to how are you going to, um, or what tactic are you going to do within the situation. Just to clarify that, please, let's check. Why is this Eight of Swords reversed here for Aries, please? Two of Wands reversed. A decision has been made. So maybe there's something about your romantic situation before that you weren't aware of. Just what is it exactly? Eight of Swords, Two of Wands. So maybe this is an option. You maybe you've made a decision, Arius, and even if you don't actually know what to do, and now that you've finally chosen an option, all of the things that you need to realize or need to understand or need to be disclosed to you is right there in front of you. Like if you haven't made a choice, then you will continue to not know what is going on. So let's see. What is this all about? Let's ask. What is this Three of Wands reversed, please? Here so you can see for yourself that I am actually shuffling and I'm not choosing my cards. Here. Judgment. Okay, so this is a decision about something from the past. Oh, okay, so this Eight of Swords is an info you haven't um Judgment is about something that you re-evaluated, or an idea that actually came back to life. So maybe it seems like this is the situation, Arius. Um, you don't know what to do in your romantic situation. And since the Two of Wands is here, so maybe there are two options, maybe two people or two situations. And by the time that you've found out what's been hidden or what is actually not visible to you, you've made a decision. And then that decision, um, it seems like you've come up with that decision by looking back at your past, by trying to remember if this same situation happened before and it helped. Now let's see what is the advice. For reversed, so it seems like upon comparing your situation to what happened in the past, the full reversed here is indicating that it doesn't mean that it happened before, it will happen again now. Or it doesn't mean that um, whatever happened before will happen as well right now. So you have to be realistic. Is this judgment thing, is this re-evaluation of your past, it's like or is it practical to compare your situation now to your past and allow these ideas to come back to life or not? Now let's clarify the full reverse. Full reverse, why is it here? What is it that Arius needs to be realistic about? Chariot upright. Again, I don't know which reader was it. I think it's Deborah Claire. I'm a subscriber of Deborah Claire. That she emphasized the Rider-Waite tarot and the Chariot card specifically. That when it's upright, it's actually stuck because the one driving the chariot are sphinxes, and they don't run. They're statues and they don't have reins. That's why when it's reversed, it means that it is the moving forward chariot. But when it's upright, it's the stuck chariot. So maybe this is something that is not actually giving you anything. There are no progress, there are no improvement in the situation, but um you're still being optimistic about it because it actually happened in the past and you're hopeful, or this is actually, the foolish optimism wherein even if you're going to analyze the situation logically, there's no way that what you want can happen, but you're having false hopes that it will happen because you feel it happen, or you feel that it will happen even if there's no possibility, or there's like, you know it's not even possible. And what am I talking about? So yeah, it's like you have to slow down. It doesn't mean that you've realized that what happened before is similar to what's happening right now. It doesn't mean that it will happen again. So there is no progress, yet you're still aiming to go for it because you re-evaluated your situation, that this is how I handled it before and this is what happened. But the full reverse is a glaring card telling you that no, this is a different situation. So, if I'm going to set up an example, um, let's see. Mm, I'm trying to come up with something. Like something happened before and it's happening again right now, and you want to handle the situation based on how you handled it before, but there's no guarantee that it will come up with the same result. So maybe you're in love with two different girls. Or let's just put it this way. Maybe um for example, you strongly believe in astrology. Let's face it, there are people who are actually religiously, trying to watch or read or listen to their horoscopes, right? All right. So, mm, let's say, for example, you are a true believer of astrology, and before there is a specific, let's say, for example, Cancer. You're in love with a Cancer, and there is something about how you handled your relationship with that specific person, with that Cancer person, that is, oh no, just a moment, I'm sleepy. Okay, so let's say, for example, you're in love with a Cancer, or you were in love with a Cancer, uh, in your past, and then you remembered how you handled them before, and now you're in love with another Cancer, and you're thinking about the Cancer from the past, trying to remember how you handled that Cancer person before, because you know for sure, or you feel in your heart that however you handled that first Cancer is going to be applicable to this current Cancer in your life, which is not giving you any guarantee that the same result will happen because they're two different people. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like, yes, it's the same situation, but there were different people involved. So there's no way you can do what you did before. There's no guarantee that what happened before will happen again now. That's the advice. Now, if you're going to do as advice, so the advice is to slow down, try to be logical with your decisions. If you see that there are no progress in the situation, then at least try to consider how to handle the pros and cons of the situation first before continuing to be optimistic about it. Now, mm, let's see, Arios. If you're going to do the advice, what will be the possible outcome? Injustice, no, Justice reversed, so this is injustice. And King of Pentacles reversed, so injustice, because the King of Pentacles reversed is the greedy, materialistic, selfish King of Pentacles. Now, if you're going to try to be realistic about this situation, try not to compare what is current to what happened before, then you won't be unfair to the person or to the situation or the people involved in the situation, because you're not prejudging that, because you're not prejudging them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Now, what is this injustice all about? What else? Outcome is Queen of Wands. So it's like there's no Queen of Wands is about confidence, about independence, and being self-reliant and all that. So if you're going to let go of the things that does not give you an improvement, may it be a person or a situation, then you'll be able to proceed with or without the partners or the people involved, or with the romantic prospect involved, and you'll be able to concentrate on your own growth. There's no need to try to there's no need to be unfair to the person by trying to judge them from the past. Maybe this is someone you've known before, and you're trying to remember how they treated you before and how you handled them before. But again, that's it seems like that's not the case now. There are changes. There may be something that is no longer, or yeah, there are changes, and there is something with your situation with this person that will be impractical if you're going to treat them the way you treated them before. So yeah, it's overall the messages do not try to compare me. It's either two people from your past and your current situation, or a situation from your past that is happening again right now with different people involved, because there's no guarantee that the same result, the same outcome of the past will happen again um, right now. So romantically, so let's see, if I'm going to link this romantically, maybe you're trying to figure out how to handle someone. Maybe there are, I'm seeing two scenarios. Maybe this is someone you've known before, and you're trying to judge how are you going to handle them based on their past, or based on how you've been before, or how you've handled them before. Or maybe you're trying to compare two different people. You're trying to compare this current romantic prospect, um, thinking about your ex or someone from your past. You know, that usually happens, right? When you're involved with a new person and you're still heartbroken with the ex, you can't help but compare both. And then you can't help but uh, channel your hatred or your negativity from your, I mean, towards your ex to the new person. Pretty shitty. Anyway, I guess that'll be all. Let me see if there's anything else. I'm also seeing the two of wands here reversed. Two of wands is being confused about which option to choose. Or no, you've already chosen um, an option, but you don't know where it's going. But in reverse, it seems like you've chosen, but it's like I've chosen for the sake that I've chosen something. But you're not totally um two of wands reverse. It seems like you've decided upon something, but you did not actually analyze the pros and cons of the situation. Unlike when it's upright, you've chosen one, but you've acknowledged the pros and cons of the situation. So maybe you're before you've done this, like you didn't try to analyze the situation or the feelings of the people involved, because once is also about passion, and it worked, even if you're not actually confident about what you decided upon. But in this case, the full reverse is indicating that that's not the situation right now. You have to build up your confidence first so you can be fair to everyone. So you have to be fair by being confident with your decision. Know what I mean? So again, it's like comparing your situation or your person before to a different situation or a different person right now. And you're trying to evaluate the possible outcome based on what happened before, which is rather illogical. Okay, so there, that's for you, Arius. And if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to the couples or in a relationship reading. Now, Arius or Aries Taurus, born between April 16 to 22. Let's see. Ah, the Death card came up, jumped off of the deck. Let's see if it'll return later. So, Death card, something that needs to end, something that needs to be terminated. Let's see. Current situation with your partner is Seven of Pentacles reversed. So the assessment shall end. So uh, the back and forth of the analyzing of or analyzation of the situation should end. So the assessment should be terminated. It's either there's no use for having an assessment or you've already come up with the best option. Let's see what this is all about between you and your partner. This is Seven of Wands reversed. Both are sevens. So Seven of Wands is about defense. So maybe both of you are debating on something, especially and specifically about money, since Seven of Pentacles is um, the first card. So maybe both of you are debating on what to buy, where to invest, what business to build. And suddenly it seems like it's you, Aries, Taurus, or Arius. It seems like you're the one trying to let go of the argument. Like you're tired of defending your point or trying to you're tired of debating. So maybe you've given in to your partner's wishes. Now, let's see what's the best thing to do about this. Three of Cups reversed. So be serious about the situation. So maybe before, whenever you cannot win a debate or an argument, you just, shrug it off or shake it off. Like after a debate or after an argument, you're like, yeah, fine, whatever. Yeah, just do whatever it is you want to do. And then you just act like it didn't happen. But in this case, the cards are giving you an advice to be serious about it. Three of Cups is about relaxation, being chill, being totally, um, you know, happy-go-lucky about anything or anyone involved in the situation, but it's in reverse. So that means whatever it is that you're trying to ignore or trying to, what's the term you, shove under the carpet or shove under the rug. You're trying to just shake it off. So whatever it is, try to focus on it right now. Especially it's Three of Cups. Cups is about emotion. So maybe this is something that's actually for you it's trivial. Trivial. Sorry. That maybe for you it's too trivial, but to your partner it's some sort of an emotional fulfillment. So maybe you can take it for granted, but to them it's very important. So be careful about this, whatever type of attitude, this do what you like kind of attitude. Let's see. Clarify Three of Cups, please. What is this that they need to be serious about? Empress reversed. Money. Yeah, because Seven of Pentacles is money also. So assessment. So Empress reversed. Um, this is about growth. This is about productivity. So maybe Your partner Arius is very competitive. Maybe in your case, you just want to, just chill and act like everything's okay. Well, there's no indication though that everything's not okay. It seems like, let's say for example, you have a business, everything's running smoothly, but your partner is wanting more, and you were like, do we really need to do that? Do we really need to revamp this? Do we really need to renovate this? Do we really need a different supplier? Do we really need to, you know, change things? And since you're half Taurus, there's no, I mean, there's a big possibility that you want everything to be steady and stick to the you want to stick to the tried and tested. But it seems like your partner has already come up with a tactic. They've already assessed the situation on how to improve it, and you've given in. It's like, yeah, whatever. You do whatever you like. But I see an energy from you, Arius, that you're like, do whatever you like, but you're not going to help. And that's pretty annoying. That's why the Empress here is reversed. There's no growth in the partnership because you're like, do whatever you like and I'll chill, which is not a good idea. So allow your partner to do whatever it is that he or she wants to do, especially that the Seven of Pentacles is reversed. So that means he or she already assessed the situation. He or she already analyzed the pros and cons of the situation. So there's a possibility that this can be helpful. So be serious about it. So let's see. If you're going to do as advised, possible outcome is Five of Pentacles reversed. Five of Pentacles, if it's upright, it's about being left out in the cold, right? So it's reversed, so there's a big possibility that your partner will feel that you are his or her partner, that you never left the situation all because you didn't get what you want. So that's the outcome. So that's for you, Arius or Aries Taurus. Again, for people born between April 16 to 22. If you like the part of the reading, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And this is going to be a timeless reading, so whichever, whenever you come up, that, sorry, whenever you stumble upon this video, it's applicable. So this is what you can possibly expect in the next 30 days upon viewing this video. Again, it's a general forecast. If it doesn't resonate, do not take the message. Okay, so that'll be all. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice one.